Hey guys, hey, how you doing? I'm gonna jump straight in today. Say hello as you're jumping on though, whether you're live or watching the replay. Say hey, where you're from. I've always had a lot of confidence, even from when I was a really, really little girl. I've had confidence being on stage. I've had confidence doing public speaking, being on video, being on camera, being on runways as a model, being on TV, being in magazines, all these different things. I've always been totally fine with it. And what I was thinking about today was like, where is that confidence born from? Where does that actually come from? And it comes from one thing, which I'm going to go into in a second. What I realized about myself was, I had like a really fertile ground growing up. I had a really fertile childhood for this confidence. Some of the confidence was learned behavior. But if you're like, oh, she learned that, her conditioning allowed that for her. Hold on, stay on the line, guys, because regardless of what your past was, I'm going to let you in on how you can gain the maximum confidence right now anyway. Who's on the line? Say hello, guys. So, some of it was that my mum put me in modelling classes, right? I was told I was good. I was told I was beautiful. I was doing these acting things. And it just was like normal life. It was just like, speak, do this, look into the barrel of the camera, whatever it was. And it just became like this learned behaviour, right? This confidence. Some of it was to do with body language, to be perfectly honest. I've just realised that. Like, in modelling, put your shoulders back, right? That brings automatic confidence. Standing tall, putting your shoulders back. That brings automatic confidence. But true confidence, lasting confidence, can not only be accessed through utilising your body and your posture, but here's where it's born. Here's what I realised when I started digging around a bit and going on this thought train earlier today, was that true confidence, unshakable confidence, comes from understanding who you are at your core. So there's 3 phases to this. There's 1, if you're not aligned with your confidence right now, if you're shy, if you're nervous, if you're an anxious person, whatever it is, if you just don't feel comfortable in a lot of situations, can't see who it is. I think it's Aslan. If you don't feel that you're actually connected to your confidence, because for some people there feels like there's a lot of distance. For some people it feels like they're here and their confidence is way back there in their past. And all the way in between, I can tell you exactly what there is. I don't care who you are. All the way in between is you making decisions that were based on outside influences, on other people's expectations, on what you thought might be good, right? On what's coming from your mind, on what's coming from society, on what's coming from your parents, on what's coming from your partner, on what's coming from the ideas that you've made up in your own head about how you should be and what you should do, right? And that's all learned from external. However, the people who have the most confidence are the people who are truly grounded within themselves. The people who have the confidence to wear whatever they want, eat whatever they want, do whatever they want. They don't care. And in that gap, for those people who feel really disconnected from their confidence, is a path, a winding path where you've taken routes and roads that have led you away from your truth, away from what you truly believe, away from who you truly are. And bridging that gap is very simple, but so many people in their lives never actually do it. They never do it. They never return home, right? So that's the first step. 1 is returning home. It's like reconnecting to who you truly are. Understanding it. Carol. Awesome. So number 1 is just getting back, going home. Who am I? What do I want from my life? Step 2 is reconnecting to that on a deep cellular level. Deep cellular level. Reconnecting to that, to a point where it drives you into step 3. Where all your thoughts, all your actions, all your beliefs are driven from that point. So step 3 is just living from that space. Living from that solid foundation of understanding exactly who you are, exactly what you want from life, exactly what you'll stand for, what you won't stand for. Understanding exactly what you're here to do in this world. That brings the kind of confidence that you see in some of these crazy inventors, some of these entrepreneurs, like Steve Jobs. They thought he was absolutely crazy, but he was so connected to his vision, right? They were like, you can't just make an Apple store and have like 3 products in there. That's not going to work. Of course it did. But some of these people who had these wild ideas, some of these artists who were just like so left field, and architects who just like brought out stuff that was just like revolutionary because it wasn't fitting in the box of what they should do, or of what fits to a certain style, or what hits a certain standard, because they didn't really care. They were so connected to their truth that they had the confidence to just do what they needed to do, to live their vision, to share their art and their vision and their message and their uniqueness with the world. They're so connected to what's within them, which is unique to every single one of us. That's what brings the kind of confidence that allows you to choose the guy at the bar or choose the girl at the bar, go up to them and be like, what's up, how you going? Like, start chatting to them, start dancing with them, whatever it is. It's what brings you the confidence to take the risks in your life or your business that get you to where you want to go. It's what brings you the confidence to be able to skyrocket your normal confidence and your business growth by getting out there on camera. I know so many of you guys out there are coaches, you're leaders, you're entrepreneurs, and you could be exploding your business by just chucking your face up on Facebook, getting on a Facebook Live or getting on video and allowing your audience to really connect with who you genuinely are. But because you don't feel confident, you're not doing that, and it's costing you a lot of goddamn money. I'm telling you right now, it's costing you loads. And it's costing you every time you feel awkward about doing it. That's costing you energy and time and like thoughts. So, how do you get back to that foundation? How do you return home to who you truly are? Some of these steps are in my book, The World Is Yours, 8 Steps to Achieving Everything You Want. Right? And this week, I'm doing something really special. Till tomorrow night, I'm doing something really special. I'm giving away copies of my book for free, and everyone who downloads the book is actually going into the draw for one of 5 coaching sessions with me, valued at $250 US. I think the sprinklers are about to come on me. I hope they don't come in here. So, all you've got to do, if you're after a copy of the book, if you'd love to know how to connect to this essence, to this core of who you truly are, to connect to that confidence, to connect to that power, to connect to that kick-ass uniqueness that is you, then comment below, yes please, I'll get you a copy of the book. You're going to go in the draw to win one of those coaching sessions. And remember, as always guys, you're creating everything in your life. It's possible for you to create anything that you can imagine. And when you're creating from the core of who you truly are, that's when life gets magical. That's when life gets easy. That's when your confidence truly explodes.